Hi guys, this is a short explanation of problems 6 and 7 on part 2 of lab 2. Okay, many of you had some questions on this, didn't seem to quite understand it. One said it wasn't written in English. So let me see if I can help you decipher this. That perihelion, is the distance to the closest point. So let's first draw, okay. Here's the orbit of Pluto. Okay, and we're going to put the sun in. It's right here. At the other foci, okay, and that's how ellipses are defined, with two foci and then they orbit. And the eccentricity, okay, we'll get to that. So here, let's call this distance B, the distance, all right, and call this distance A, all right? So the eccentricity is the B over the A. The distance between the foci over the major axis. In the problem they've given you part of this. They've given you this here, and they've given you the E. Okay? So we can easily solve for A is going to be 2 times the semi-major axis. And they've given that. So you should be able to get A with no problem. Now, looking over here, B equals A times E. So if you've got A from here, I'll put a little, see if I can get this. You should be able to get A, no problem. And then you should be able to get B, because you know both of those. Now I'm going to have to move this thing. All right. This is a new app I have, Explain Everything. Never used it before. Seems pretty cool. Okay, so look on this diagram here. This here is the D of P, right? And this is the D of A. And together, they equal the total, right? So we know that A, which you know, is equal to D of P plus the D. That's the perihelion and the aphelion. If you know one, you got the other one, as long as you know the total. So that's pretty good there. So let's see what we can come up with here. The D sub P. D of P, right? Well, if you know the total distance A and you subtract the B, what you're going to end up with, sort of like the D of P on both sides. So we only need half of that. Equals 1/2 of that, right? And you know A and B. So you can plug from here and from here. You can plug in and get that. And then you can go up here and then you can, then what you want to get, the D of the aphelion, which is the longer distance, right, is just going to be, it's equal to A, that looks really sloppy. Have an eraser on this here? There we go. Okay, A minus D of P. And that will give you this piece here. Hope that helps.